Well, how about we celebrate a group of people who have been busting their booties on our Mississippi Gulf Coast since before Hurricane Katrina, and they have continued to make us proud. So let me get to the 2026 Tom Tandler Lifetime Achievement Award. I don't know how many of y'all know my story. How many of y'all know my story? I want to see your hands raised. You know my story? You know that I came here in 1993 as a stewardess on a privately owned yacht, docked at the Isle of Capri when it was 2 riverboats and a barge. We left and we went to the Cayman Islands, and we came back, and where a catfish factory was, the Malver factory, was then Casino Magic. I jumped ship with $400 in my pocket, not knowing what I was gonna do, not knowing where I was gonna work, and the Mississippi Gulf Coast welcomed me. Yes, I got a little $275 apartment. The next week I got a job cocktailing at Casino Magic. And here we are today, beautiful people. I invested $400 to jump ship to be with y'all today. What, 33 years later? Yes. You know what that says? That says you can make your dreams happen on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. That says that you can work hard, be a part of the community, and the community will embrace you because that's who we are, right? 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 I want to hear you. You're business owners. You're in here because the community embraced you, right? The Coast welcomed me as family, and throughout the next years, I will promote many fun and exciting events. Seeing a need for an entertainment publication to share all that is fun and exciting about our coast with tourists and locals, the Coast Observer was born 27 years ago. How many of y'all are 28 in here? How many of y'all are 21 in here? I think I might have to buy life insurance for my 27-year-old child. Yeah. For those of you who are not able to attend our previous Covey Awards, we have dedicated a special award to the individual or business that has exemplified outstanding community involvement and made us proud that they are a part of our Mississippi Gulf Coast. The Tom Tandler Lifetime Achievement Award is named after my dear friend Tom Tandler. If it weren't for a conversation Tom and I had on the phone back in the spring of 1999, there would be no Coast Observer or Covey Awards today. I can still hear Tom saying, "Shelley, promoting entertainment is what you love, and I think you should start an entertainment paper." That one sentence set in motion the events that have brought us here today 27 years later. Yes, I'm very proud of that, y'all. I've been through Hurricane Katrina, the BP oil spill, the algae bloom, COVID, the economy crash. If you've been in business for 27 years, you have felt every bit of stress, but you have felt every bit of being proud that you are still here. Okay, so that's enough about me. This year, we honor an amazing group that have dedicated themselves to building, rebuilding, expanding, and supporting our community for over 24 years. Establishing themselves as a coastal favorite pre-Hurricane Katrina, I'd like to have your attention, please. Establishing themselves as a coastal favorite pre-Hurricane Katrina, being wiped out by Hurricane Katrina and pivoting to reopen quickly in a new location, these community leaders have not stopped helping our coast rebuild better than ever. Opening one amazing project after another to make our coast even more fabulous and constantly dedicating so much of their time to give back to our community, this team has shown us anything is possible, and if you dream it, you can build it. Let's take a look at this amazing group we are so proud They are part of our Mississippi Gulf Coast. Rob Stinson, Denis Trcessett, Brooke Mason, and the Gulf Coast Holdings LLC. Play that video, please.
Thing for me to start with is to talk about Mayor Robert Bass in Long Beach. When I bought the restaurant and moved in to Long Beach, he made a comment I will never forget. He said, "Get invested in the coast, become involved in the community, show your support of the locals, and the locals will support you." And I never forgot it. So I start off giving him credit, and then all of the different things. I was involved with 72 churches with my VIP card program. I was involved in so many aspects. I've been filming at WLOX, my segment now, for 24 years. And it was just, I embraced the Gulf Coast because it embraced me. You know, and I think it worked both ways. I love being involved, and I was involved in the chamber. I was president of the Rotary. I had all kinds of different involvements. Then it grew. Then, you know, I branched into business with other business partners, and that's when things really started multiplying. The irony is I have a business partner who is blind, virtually legally blind with macular. He's the one that was aware of what was going on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. He's the one who talked me into coming over here to look at it. I had an attorney friend in New Orleans who had a restaurant he was struggling with in Long Beach, where Lookout ended up opening. And the moment I walked in the restaurant and saw the beautiful beaches and saw Long Beach, I was like, I have to come.
I've been in the industry since the 80s, moved away, moved back home. In 2002, I started working with Rob in Long Beach Lookout. In 2003, I had the blessed opportunity to become business partners with Rob and Steve Huber. Since then, it's been incredible. You know, we've all had that little storm that hit the Mississippi Gulf Coast that uprooted all of us, Katrina. But after Katrina, we were lucky enough 21 days later to be up and running with Lookout 49. After that, in 2007, we had Back Bay that was open, Salute that's been open. You know, in 2 years, Salute will be open 20 years.
Obviously, things were going really well for us in Long Beach. I was so excited to see the growth and see all the people coming in. And then Miss Katrina came into town, and in one flash, it was gone. But I was thrilled that we were the first business to relocate and reopen the restaurant, which became Lookout 49 in Orange Grove. And I chose that because that's where all the relief workers were living, and people that were coming down to help out. And Lookout 49 exploded. You know, we turned it into a nightclub at one point. But it was that type of, to me, the resiliency of my staff. I couldn't do any of this without a great staff, and I give my credit to my staff.
Came and see me at Outback, and they were talking to me about it, so I went back over there, and they offered me a bar manager position over there. And I started working over there, and ever since then, here we are. After Katrina, we went to, we were there till 05, and then we went to Highway 49 by Kmart, the old Little Ray's building, after Katrina, so we were there for a few years, and then we moved here in 07, and I helped design the bar here, and Rob offered me partnership in the restaurant here, so I'm very blessed. He's the best work husband I've ever had, and the longest husband I've ever had. But he is it's a blessing to work for him, and as we're all like family, and he's good to all his employees, all the way to the dishwasher and whoever, all the way down the bottom of the list to the top. He's good to everybody. He treats us all the same. And we're blessed that we have so many wonderful customers or patrons, and a lot of them are our family and friends now, believe it or not, over the years. And I can't believe this is 19 years here, so.
We opened, you know, the Reef down the road, but Rick and I had Lookout Steakhouse together. You know, I had also opened Back Bay Restaurant. I have obviously opened Salute Restaurant. Then we had Slap Your Mamas, we had Lucy's, you know, those now. Slap Your Mamas is a magnificent, the Grand Sophia, a wedding event center that is spectacular. You know, and in selling Lucy's to them in New Orleans, they've moved on now. But the Reef is still there. Then we opened 90 Express on the beach with a liquor store. So that it's a one-stop shop. You can get liquor, beer, and food all in the same location. People in Legacy love me for that. But I joke about that, but that was part of the intent, was to stay as a support for locals on the Gulf Coast.
This is a company that believes in promoting within, so obviously they recognize hard work, and it's a privilege for me to work for them. It's been a very interesting ride over the past few years. All the businesses that we're involved in, and just Rob and Dennis and Rick and just all the things that they do, I think that they have great people in these positions, and I think that it's important for us to try to continue to grow with the community. Every business that we open, it's employing the community, and that's important. And I think that also being positive in these positions and helping to teach the employees that are coming in, I think that's also important, because as a manager, you're not just managing people, but you're leading. Sometimes you're their friend, their therapist, their supporter, so that is very special when you can help out people. So I love being a part of that. So the Reef sponsors a lot of students, schools, a lot of projects around the coast, the animal shelters. I think that it's important as a business in the community that we are able to use our platform and help in ways that we can. So I think there's always more that we can do in that area, but getting the employees involved and just trying to pass along the positive messages of fundraisers or any way that we can help out with the community, that's just important to us.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be here on the coast. It truly is a wonderful thing, because we couldn't be where we're at today without the people that support us, our incredible management staff, our incredible bartending staff, server staff, everybody that helps us in all of our ventures that we do. I mean, we have everything that range from liquor stores to paper supply to equipment companies. We do a little bit of everything in the hospitality industry, and we're just blessed to reap the rewards of people who are like-minded like us, that try to give it our all to make people have a great time when they go somewhere. We opened our first service station, gas station ever, never been in that industry before, never been in that business. A great opportunity came up. We grabbed a hold of it with both hands, and it's a wonderful new future. It's definitely exciting development, things we never thought possible, but it's great to have something new to do. We took the Grand Sofia, which was the old Baja Beach or the old King Jack's Barbecue, and we remodeled the building. I say remodel loosely. We blew every wall out, we blew the roof off, we extended the interior size, and we made it what the Mississippi Gulf Coast needed, in my opinion, which was an event venue that showcased what's the best of the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Right behind me, we have what Mother Nature does best, and she shows up and shows out. It's hard to beat this view, so we tried to make sure that the interior, the hospitality, and the environment matched what's outside. And this place is phenomenal.
You've done so much and been so much of the part of the community, but the community has really honored you as well, because as we look behind you, I mean, not only have you won numerous Covey awards, but look at all these other VCAs, People's Choice, Best of Mississippi, Mississippi's top CEO.
I mean, I feel so honored that people recognize what we want to do, because it's a win-win. If the community supports you, I support the community, and it's been that way from day one.
But don't you find that that's how our coast is anyways?
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Like we're there
embraced.
for each other.
I mean, when I was on the Tourist Commission, that's why I wanted to become involved on the State Tourist Commission, because we are the most inviting location that's kind of the secret coast, so to speak. And I love that. I love that people come here and they're amazed how beautiful it is.
Yeah.
And it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great place to raise a family. I've moved away many times when I was younger, but you always come back because there's no place like here in the world. Living on the coast is fabulous, truly is. The people, the mentality, the atmosphere, the attitude, it's the embodiment of hospitality.
Rob, Dennis, Brooke, Rachel, I hope we did you proud with that. So in recognition of their dedication and hard work for their legacy they created for all of us to enjoy and having continued to make our Mississippi Gulf Coast so proud they are part of our community, it is with great pride and honor that I award the 2026 Tom Tandler Lifetime Achievement Award to Rob Stinson, Denis Trcessett, and Brooke Mason of Coast Holding LLC for all they do to make not only our pride of the Mississippi Gulf Coast with the fun and excitement to escape the day-to-day, but for all they do for the community. Rob, Denis, Brooke, you all are a testament to resilience, reinvention, and the allure of what makes our picturesque Gulf Coast such a wonderful place to live, work, and play. Thank you for being a part of the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Oh my God, did she go on? And yes, she brought tears to my eyes. But the real thank you goes to our team and all of you, the Gulf Coast, because this is your award. I wouldn't be anywhere if it weren't for our team and this incredible Gulf Coast community, period. And that's all I really want to say, and I want to say thank you to Shelley. What an incredible event. And again, thank you to my incredible team.